This is a video intended for all of my friends who have asked me to share my yoga practice with them this week during our quarantine. So I just thought I would throw something together really quickly that could help you stretch out a little bit at home and have you feeling a little better. Okay, so let's get started. All you're gonna need for this practice is just your mat. This is all levels. You can add things on if you want a little bit more of a challenge, or feel free to hang out in child's pose or shavasana the entire time if you just want to breathe with us. Take it at your own pace, do it whenever you want, no pressure. And let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Eyes closed, spread your legs out to the sides, and just kind of find a comfortable, relaxing position. You're in shavasana. Starting to breathe. Allowing your shoulders to fall back into the mat. Maybe rock your head side to side. Feeling the weight of your calves, your shoulders, the palms of your hands, your skull, relaxing into gravity. This kind of environment that we've been living in lately, this quarantine, this coronavirus, is exactly when we need to turn into ourselves and trust ourselves. Yoga can be helpful to kind of get more aligned with yourself and your energy and really listen to your body. Something that you can have control over in a society where it feels out of control quite often. Continuing to breathe here. Maybe flutter your eyes open. Start to bring some movement into your wrists and fingers, your toes, your ankles. Go ahead and draw your knees into your chest. Grab onto your shins and start rocking back and forth, pressing your lower back into the mat. Letting your head roll side to side, breathing deeply. Come to stillness and start to rock and roll up and back 3 or 4 times. When you come to the top, cross your legs and come to sitting on your knees. From here, we're just gonna kind of start to open up our shoulders. So inhale, reach up, take a big breath. Exhale, cactus your arms, drop your head, bring it back to center. Elbows together, lift your arms. Big breath in, exhale, cactus. Palms together, elbows as together as you can. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus out. Palms at heart center. Bow your head. Think about an intention that you want to set for today, whether it be gratitude for your health and your family's health, or sending thoughts to somebody else who is going through a harder time than you might be right now. Breathing here. Go ahead and open your eyes. Let's come to all fours. Pressing into your palms, each of your fingertips. Press a little bit more into your fingertips as if you'd be able to lift your wrists up off of the ground. Tucking your toes. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Breathing in. Exhale, rounding cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. Plant your left palm, center of the mat. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. So thread behind your left palm as far out as you can, and then plant your right cheek to the mat. Reach your left fingertips forward. Pressing into that right palm, breathing deeply here. Keeping your hips squared. And as you exhale, you're going to be twisting deeper. Draw your left palm back down towards your face. Press into that. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, palm back down to the ground in the center. Inhale, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side. Reach that right palm forward. Return that right palm to your face. Come back to all fours. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet back if you need to. Press into your palms and draw your shoulders down your back. You can keep your knees bent. Pressing into one heel at a time, getting a hamstring and calf stretch. Find some stillness here in your down dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. My hair is crazy. Just give me 1 second, I really need to put it up. You can stay in your down dog. Sorry, this is my first time making a yoga video and it's really high pressure. Oh God. Okay. So back in our down dogs. Come forward, high plank pose. Pressing into all of your fingers, pressing back energy out of your heels. Keeping your chin looking forward, crown of your head pointing forward. And press into your shoulders. We want more of a rounding here. We don't want to be falling into our shoulders like that. Keep that core activated. Finding some stillness here. Breathing. Do not forget to breathe. And then roll onto the right side of your feet. Keeping square in your shoulders. Come back to center. Find the left side of your feet. Let's do that one more time on each side. Keep breathing. And we're going to rock it forward and slowly lower all the way to the ground. Untuck our toes. Keep our palms where they are. Draw your elbows to your side. Big breath in, cobra pose. Looking down your nose, drawing your shoulders back. Using your upper and middle back muscles to lift your chest and shoulders off the ground. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, back up, cobra. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. 2 more times. Feel free to lift your fingertips up off the floor. Press back up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Come to stillness. Inhale your right leg up off the ground, pressing your heel back into the air, flexing that foot down towards the ground, staying square in your hips and shoulders. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder. Back up. Exhale, right knee, left shoulder. And step it all the way to your left. Find fallen star. Lifting your left arm up to the sky. Back down, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Crescent moon, drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Rise up. Breathing here, finding that big, deep hip stretch on your left. Draw your right palm to your right thigh, inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Back up to center. Exhale, we're going into half split. So you might want to walk your leg a little bit forward. Draw back your heel, find the ground. And we're looking for a straight back here. We don't want to be super rounded. So as straight as you can manage. Go ahead and hold yourself there in half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Breathing here. And when you're ready, inhale into your low lunge. Place your hands at your sides. Tuck your back toes, low lunge. Plant your left palm. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Dropping your left knee. You might want to walk your right foot out to the side a little bit and start by bending your left heel back towards your glute. Now you want this to all come from your glutes. This is not, you want to reach around and grab your butt, but you don't want your hand to be doing all that work. So let's practice kind of doing a few reps of just this, and then you can go ahead and, if it's in your practice, go ahead and grab onto your foot. You can drop down to your forearms too. Breathing here. When you've had enough of that, drop your leg, return your hand to the front of the mat, wiggle your right foot in, tuck your back toes, step it back to a high plank. We're gonna come in for our first vinyasa of class, so feel free to lower down to the ground and take that Cobra Bhujangasana if that's what you are feeling today. If you wanna take full chaturanga, go ahead and rock it forward, lower halfway, keeping your elbows in at your sides. Inhale, tuck your, flip your toes, upward facing dog. The only things on your mat are your hands and your toes at this time. Drawing your shoulders back. Big inhale here, pressing into the tops of your feet. And then exhale, flip it back, downward facing dog. All right, so let's do that again. On the left side, inhale our left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Left knee, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale up. Left knee, right shoulder. Put it all the way through, fallen triangle or fallen star. Inhale up to the sky. Plant your right palm, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step it all the way through to the front of your mat. Drop it down, crescent moon. Inhale in here. Getting that right hip stretch. Place your left palm to your left knee. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend to the left. I want to hear you breathing. Back up to center. Half splits. So wiggle that left heel forward. Flex the foot. And then place your hands towards the mat. Keeping that foot flexed, back straight as you can. You never want any discomfort. I mean, you never want any pain. You do want discomfort, but no pain. We're just going to be trying to find our own personal edge. Obviously, everyone's is going to be different. So keeping that foot flexed, breathing here. And then go ahead and rebend that left knee. Bring your hands up to the front of the mat, tuck your back toes, and inhale your left arm up to the sky. Side lunge. Don't let that right hip fall down, so it's going to want to. Keep it pulling up. And with each exhale, you want to be allowing that left shoulder open, more open. All right, draw that hand back down and step it back to plank pose. And we're gonna go in for our second vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here, big inhale. Stick your tongue out. Bending our knees, pressing each heel at a time. Go ahead and take a wider stance here. Keeping your right hand very planted, take your left arm and reach around for the back of your left calf. And if you can, wiggle your shoulder and wiggle your head so you're looking out underneath your right armpit. Framing this twist, breathing here. Go ahead and switch it out. Come back to that wide downward facing dog. And walk your hands back, all the way back to the mat. You're gonna take a malasana, so bend your knees. You wanna keep your heels planted, so however far down you wanna go is gonna be different for everyone. But if you can get down and take your elbows and press your knees out, sink your pelvis down, press your hands together. Let's take some neck circles here. So round to the right. Stay with that breath. Switch directions with your neck. Drop your hands, press it up to a forward fold. So straightening your legs, you can rock it back and forth. Go ahead and take a ragdoll. So interlacing your elbows, dropping your head, swaying back and forth. It's a deep release for your lower back. Go ahead and switch your grip. And walk your feet together. Bend your knees and slowly lower all the way up to a stand. You can walk up to the top of our mats. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Big breath in. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale, draw them down your back. A few more times like this. And let's lower our hands down to our sides, blinking our eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Hold it here. Come down to your forearms. You can clasp your hands together if that feels better. You can even walk your feet together. You want to keep your hips as low as your shoulders here. You don't want to be hiked up like that. So let's hold this forearm plank here. Let's do some hip dips. So we're going to do 3 on each side. So we'll drop our hips to the left, back to center. Drop them, sorry, that was totally the right. Drop them to the left now, back to center. 2 more times with your breath. All right, come back up to a plank. Take your vinyasa if you want. Downward facing dog. I'm losing my breath. All right, right leg up. Step it through. Crescent pose. Breathing here. Drawing your shoulders down your back. Palms are facing one another. Bend that left knee today. This is gonna help relieve your lower back. Big inhale here. Exhale, warrior 2. So turn your right hip out, keep your knee bent, keep your back leg straight. Palms facing down, keep your gaze over your middle finger on your right hand. Breathing here. Let's pick it up, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Star pose, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. So place your right elbow on your right knee. Reach your left arm up to the sky. You want to be pulling that shoulder back into space and gazing up at your left palm, all the while engaging your abs here. And that left leg is going to burn. Make sure you're pressing equally into your left and your right leg. And you can bring your left arm over in extension for a little bit more of a side stretch on your left. Bring it back up to center. Come back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent pose. Breathing here. Bending that left knee. Keeping your left knee stacked above your left heel. Dropping your shoulders, palms facing one another. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip that left palm. Exhale, extended side angle. Finding that left thigh with your elbow. Keeping that twist in your spine, gazing up to the sky. Keeping your shoulders drawn down your back. Abs engaged, breathing here. Extending that right arm as you did on the other side. And inhale, warrior two. Exhale. And cartwheel down to the mat, chaturanga dandasana. You can always hold plank too, if you're feeling chill today. All right, let's go ahead and let's walk it up to the top of the mat. Come to a crouch and curl, so feet together, up on your toes, and you can lift your heels up. This is just gonna be a nice little back opener, so go ahead and wrap your arms around your shins, drop your head into your chest. Breathing here, having gratitude for your body and your practice today. Maybe thinking about the intention that you set, why you chose to set your intention on that today, what that means to you on the trajectory of your life, who that person might be. Drop your hands down, press back up to a forward fold. So we're gonna work on crow pose today. So you can watch me first and then you guys can try it. So we're gonna come back to that kind of crouch and curl position. And then we are going to come to like a really short downward facing dog. Now our gaze is like the most important thing in crow pose. That's what's gonna keep your balance, your drishti. You wanna focus on one thing, right? So about 1.5 feet ahead of your feet is where you want your focus to be. So choose that spot for you. You're gonna plant your hands and you're gonna kind of start bending your knees, right? So we're gonna place our knees on the backs of our triceps. So look, we wanna press out of the mat, right? We don't wanna be able to droop down, right? So very, very strong in our arms. Going to come to resting our knees on our triceps. Finding that gaze, finding what feels stable to you. You might start by lifting one foot up off the ground towards your glutes, the other foot. Maybe if you're feeling super, super strong today, you will be able to lift both legs up off the ground. And then you can come back down into a malasana, you can shoot it back into chaturanga, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and take a moment to practice that right now. I'm just gonna breathe because I'm doing a lot of talking. Actually, I'm gonna get some water. All right, so when you've had enough of crow pose, let's go ahead and meet in a downward facing dog. Coming back to our breath. Let's go ahead and take a child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, sink your hips back, reach out long in front of you, and allow your forehead to touch the mat. Rocking your forehead back and forth, finding some movement, whatever feels good for you. If you want a tricep stretch, which would feel really good after Bakasana, go ahead and bring your palms together behind your neck, so like that. All right, let's come back up to all fours. Got one last little flow to do and then we'll start cooling it down. Let's take a couple cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale. Back to neutral, tuck our toes, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee open. Take some hip circles, some knee circles. If you're gonna go in one direction, make sure you get the other direction. If you wanna step it back to wild thing, go for it. Come back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Let's stay in low lunge. Keep your left knee lifted. And let's just try to kind of find some opening here. So rocking it, kind of take some small circles with your hips, both directions. And then let's go ahead and bend that left knee, but not touch it all the way to the ground. We're gonna inhale. And then as we exhale, it's gonna be kind of like a pyramid pose. So straighten both legs, pull your hips back and keep that right leg very, very straight. You can micro bend your knee to help with not overextending. Flex your right foot. Big inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold it over. Forehead to knee, breathing here. Inhale up to the top of your mat. Exhale, step your back foot up to meet your front foot. Feet together, drop your hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big inhale. Keeping that chair pose, low, low. Inhale. And then exhale, twist it over to the right. So left elbow, right knee. Keeping your knees in line. Gaze over to your right. Breathing here. Sitting your hips as low as you can. If you want to take a side throw, go for it. Couple more breaths here. As you exhale, you're going to be twisting deeper. All right, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Holding our plank. Let's come to down dog. Inhale, plank. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Finding those circles with your knee. Big circles, opening up that hip. Go ahead and take a flip dog if you took one on the other side. Find three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Finding those hip opening little circles that we did on the other side. Keeping both legs very, very active. And then go ahead and slowly lower your back knee, but don't drop it all the way to the ground. Pull your chest through, heart through. Inhale. Exhale, straighten both legs. Pull your hips back, breathing here. Flexing that left foot, keeping your back straight. Big inhale. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, look back to the top of your mat. Exhale, right foot meets left. Feet together. Drop your hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, twist to the left. Right elbow, right knee. Pressing your palms together to get that opening. Keeping your knees aligned. You don't want your right knee poking in front of your left one. Drawing your shoulders down your back. Using every breath to go a little bit deeper, keeping those hips sunk back. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And walk your feet out hips with distance, sorry. And then go ahead and walk your palms face up underneath your feet so that your toes can give you a little bit of a wrist massage. Padahastasana. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, elbows to the side. Breathing here, feeling that deep, deep opening and stretching in your upper back. Allowing your neck to release, not if it hurts. Come out of it if it hurts. All right, go ahead and release that. Walk your feet together. Slight bend in your knees, roll all the way up to standing. All right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus our arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus. Hands to heart center. Come back to that crouch and curl. We're gonna come back into boat pose. So very slowly lower onto your butt. You can keep your feet planted and take boat like this, or you can have your feet up like that, or you can have them all the way straight if that's in your practice. So whatever you want to do. You can also hold on to the backs of your thighs to give you some more grounding. Drop your shoulders. Breathing here. We're gonna go high boat to low boat 3 times. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, low. Hold it here. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Hold it. And drop it all the way down. Draw your knees into your chest. Ironing out your lower back. Go ahead and take a Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of your feet together, knees out. And you can have one hand on your heart, one on your belly. Breathing here. Go ahead and bring our knees back into our chest. We're going to hold on to our right knee, extend our left leg out long, and press your left hip down with your left palm and draw your right knee up into your armpit. Inhale. Exhale, cross it over to your left side, drawing your right arm out, palm facing up, and use your left hand to help your right knee across. Gaze to your right and breathe here. gentle supine twist. Go ahead and bring that knee back to center. Bring your left knee up to meet it, and then send your right leg out long. Keeping that foot flexed, take your right hand, pull your right hip down, draw your left knee up to your left armpit. Inhale. Exhale, cross it over to your right side. Left palm faces up. Gaze over to your left. Breathing here. All right, come back to center. Draw your knees into your chest, start rock and rolling up. And come all the way up and send our legs out long. You know, scoot your butt back and take the fleshy parts out from under your butt. All right, so let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Keep a slight bend in your knees, keep your feet flexed. Exhale, forward fold. You don't want to be rounding as much. It'd be better to keep a longer spine, longer neck. However, once you do reach that full extension, you're welcome to go ahead and round into it. Breathing here, Paschimottanasana. Start to slowly make your way back up. And we're coming to the end of our practice here in a minute. Go ahead and come to lying on your back and keep your feet planted into the ground. Plant them at the edges of your mat. We're gonna take some, what is it called? I forget what kind of rest it is. But keep your legs out and knock your knees together. Constructive rest, there it is. So you can kind of windshield wiper your legs here. Should feel really good on your outer hips. And if you feel something that's super stuck, go ahead and stay there. Open that up. Taking some deep breaths here. Come back to stillness. Walk your feet in together. Draw your knees into your chest. We're going to take a happy baby. So stamp your feet up onto the ground. You can grab for your calves or the bottoms of your feet. And then you can bend your knees, rock it side to side. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I appreciate your time. Draw your knees into your chest. You're gonna take one big breath together. So inhale your forehead up to your knees. Big inhale here, the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Hold it. Take in more air. Exhale, burst open, Shavasana. I will lead you out of it, so go ahead and relax here for a couple minutes. Feeling everything in your body grounding into the earth. Your fingertips, the backs of your palms, your elbows, your shoulders, your neck, the back of your head. Allowing your feet to splay open. Just finding total relaxation. You have nothing to worry about for the next minute and a half. If you had been taking Ujjayi breath or any other type of breath during your practice, go ahead and release that. Exhale everything in your lungs. like, you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want, whatever serves you today. If you're ready to be guided out of it, keeping your eyes closed, start to wriggle your fingertips, your toes, your ankles. Start kind of gently waking your body up. Taking some deep breaths. Letting your head rock side to side on the mat. Go ahead and come to whatever side feels best for you. I'm going to come to my left, which is a more lunar side. The right would be more solar. So I'm going to come to lying on my bicep, drawing your knees in. Preparing yourself for whatever you need to do for the rest of your day and taking your yoga with you, what you learned today about yourself. Using your palm, press yourself back up, eyes remaining closed. Come to the top of your mat, easy seat, cross-legged. Taking some more big breaths in. Having your palms on your knees, drawing your shoulders down, maybe taking some more neck rolls. Sending gratitude to your body today. Sending gratitude to yourself for bringing you onto your mat and acknowledging the need that your body has for movement. Coming to stillness. Draw your palms to heart center. Bow your head to your chest. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.